Hello, my name is Resilan, and welcome to Farlanders. Let's let it build up a little bit more. So as we're in need of resources for the other things, let's see what I can do about potentially acquiring some resources. I don't need food items. Really don't need any of this stuff. Let's see about technology trading then, or terraforming. What could be useful down here? Clearing that out could be useful. Clearing that out could be useful. So TNT options. TNT coming in here, that would blow this out. That's not exactly what I want. Fill in a hole in TNT is not what I want. That could work. No, it couldn't, because the hole would have to be there. That right there will work. Boom, boom, and boom. So we'll take that and use that as a useful item. Now, what am I going to do with this water? I really need to figure out what I'm going to do with this water. I want as much fertile soil as I can get around a place in the ground, because that would be more food. It would help if it's somewhere nearby. But see, this right here I can convert. I just need to fill that in. If I can fill that in and blow that up and then do the things there, that's all I have to do to make that really, really useful for farming. So that's what we will do. We will work on that next. As far as trying to get those two things out of there. We can put 2 more houses in here, but we still got 3 turns away, so we can get that in here. By the time we get there, we'll be good for that. So let's do this. Alright, shovels. As far as coming in here, I can come in here. Oh, I can get these in here. That would get me into this. Use those 2 things right there. Okay. Put that in here. Let's see how we're doing on our scanner. Got a couple things here, so let's put a couple of scanners down. One right here. And I could use one up in here somewhere, like right there, or right over here, I guess. Yeah, right there. I don't have very much thing. I've got 2 more turns before things come in. I have to build some houses to get these in here. If I want to build the houses, this has to come in here. And I do want to go, I want it to grow. So I'm going to need a house here. And a house here. That is not enough to get me to 150. So I'll only bring in 10 on the next turn, but I don't have very many resources left. Okay, wait a minute. Now I had this TNT. We're going to go down here. Blow that up. Okay, now then. Get 2 of those for dirt cheap. Alright, we will be able to bring in, let's see. I got 1 more turn. I'm going to be able to bring in some people. Can I bring in enough? That's the question. I've got enough food to last a little bit. I didn't do the farming. I can still do the rare metal transformation if I open that up and finish this game. And that may be something to start thinking about, is how I finish this. The I need the trade shuttle module, so I have to do the commerce to get the trade shuttle module. So going back to this, I'm going to have to do commerce, which means I have to get to 150 people to get the rare metal. That's okay. So let's open that up. And we'll install the trade shuttle module. That takes metals. Ooh, do I want to use my metals for that? I'm going to be able to bring in some people, but I can't bring in enough people. Even if I do, these greenhouses take 20 each, and I don't have enough. I'm only getting 40. I can build 2 greenhouses when they come in. I need 60 for that. And if I come over here, I would need to drop one house here. If I drop one house in here, this would bring me all 20 people. I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to go ahead, because it will just give me a little bit of a buffer zone. We'll go ahead and plant the agricultural building here. So the 20 people, then the other 2 items there will solve that. Okay. And we'll bring in all 20. It's going to get me to 150. And then I should be able to finish this out with that rare resource, I think, if that's the correct rare resource. If it's not, well, okay, whatever. Anomaly research. More technology, some food, some other items. It filled my food buffer, overfilled my food buffer, quite honestly. Okay. More water. I honestly don't need water at this time, so we'll just get rid of that one. That is not what I need at all. We are short on food, so the first thing we're going to do is drop in that right there to solve the food problem. Now we're also short on water. Now the water problem is a bigger concern, but it's not much. I'm going to be able to drop that in right there and then pipe that up into there. Question is, from a pipes, I'll have to also pipe the water down here. I'll be okay though. Even though I've only got a couple turns to solve that problem, I'll buy some water if I need to. Did I never build a water tank? Evidently I didn't. Okay, that would have been useful to have a bigger buffer. But it's okay. Okay, we got that, so we need to clear this out. Now let's see right here. The drill, that requires metals. We don't have metals at the moment, so we're just going to sit here on this and let it go. We've got plenty of food. We got the food. The colony size went down. We would certainly need to do some additional things from that standpoint, so let's see what we can do here on this. I can't do anything about I can do farming utilities. I've got plenty of technology to do everything at this point, I believe. It will just open it all up. Okay. We don't have the spice greenhouse in this mission. We got everything else though. Okay, so we've unlocked everything we can unlock here on the tech tree for this. So that's done. Trading. We can bring in 30 metals, and we're going to do that as our constraint at the moment is being able to build the metal items. And let's see, the water, being able to build water, that ain't going to do me any good. I need a pump, which is 35 metals, so that we'll solve that problem in the next turn. So here we go. I think we've done everything. We've unlocked everything. We're on turn 62. We're doing good on our turns. And we are just about solve our problem that we have. So let's see. All right, we've got water that we need, and we've got a water right here. We've also got a water we can drop somewhere and put a item in as well if we wanted to. Could drop water there and bring things in right here. Let's do that. This is, I'm going to drop that right there just because this is more economical. We are going to put this water pump here. We are going to put our reinforced pipe right there. We now have more than enough water. And then we are going to put in a water tank. And we can hold a massive ton of water now. Very good. With that in place, let's see. We solved that issue. Very good. We have another terraform coming up here in one turn, and let's see what we can buy, because we need to get to this rare resource down here. So we need to come into here. Oh, I can sell things now that I have have I got a trade shuttle? I do now. Alright, now we need to get to 40 electronics. Hey, you managed to set up a trade shuttle. Great. Now you can sell resources for extra money. Okay. Sounds just like the economy on Earth. Price is always changing. Yep, there we go. We've got a trade shuttle. Alright, now let's go in here and see. I need to go down here. I need to get into this right here. So to get into this right here, the best thing to do is some TNT. TNT and a fill-in. That won't do me any good. 2 TNTs. That will certainly help. I can blow that up. That should open it up. We'll take this right here. Oh, we need some more power. We'll go solve that problem. I didn't realize that. Something about a silicon deposit. Let's see. We want to take this 2 TNTs and blow that open right there. Nice. Now that is a rare resource, and what we can do now is production, electronics fabricator. I don't know that I can do that yet. Oh, we brought in some glass, so okay, let's go here and go to the glass deposit. We'll put that right there. There we go, we got enough space for it. Let's come in here. Well, this can go in here. Wrong terrain. It has to go on hard packed ground. Why not? We'll just stick it right there beside the other one. And we got plenty of space to bring in other things. Now we got to solve the power problem. For the first time in a while, we've got an issue with power. Well, that problem was easily solved. Now we've got this right here, which is 2 more TNTs. Let's go back down here. I don't see anything here that I need TNT for. I can drop a shaft down in there. Let's see, the TNT up here. I can use the TNT here, even though that would blow a hole in the ground. Right there, I don't know that I care. Turn that back on, because we got plenty of room for it. Now, if I had a resource, if I had the, if I had another one of those, this over here accessible, or easily, oh, it is easily accessible. You can drop down here 2 squares, and build that, and could have a lot more metal coming in, more power. Okay, easily solved. So we've got plenty of power. From a trade standpoint, I can buy 10 of those. I don't need them. I don't need those. Plenty of water. I don't really care that it comes in. The 40 of these things would just be too useful to turn down. Now I need to do something with this TNT. I could get rid of that, but if I do, that's going to blow a hole in the ground there. Does that matter? It really doesn't. To be able to use that square, which is not the best use of a square that I've ever seen, or of an item. I bought a TNT because I wanted to do some things, and then of course it's somewhat useless. So the TNT items and where I can blow them up at and open up entry into other things. Oh, wait a minute. That creates that bottom line just creates another issue. There. We will terraform that. All right, advance. We need more resources. We've done as much as we can. Okay, we don't need any more. All right, I've got 81 resources now. That's going with doing that. All right, let's get this created and get started toward these other items. Production, I need the electronics fabricator here. Now that's going to require probably reinforced power lines. Like that, and then it's going to need a tunnel. And so, like that. Yeah, beautiful. Magnificent. Now we simply need to give the fabricator time to produce the electronic components. If I may be so, why don't you explore the caves, as it seems what we might be looking for might be deeper. Well, good for you. I don't know where you think deeper is going to come into play at. But okay, if you insist. I need resources. Lots and lots of resources. I'm buying them as fast as I can bring them in. So let's drop a shaft down into the other area, and then we can also blow a hole maybe over here. Put a scanner over here. A gemstone. I can create a gemstone. At this point in time, I do not need a gemstone. That is just flat not something that I need. Let's just go ahead and recycle that one. Let's see. I need... Alright, a TNT and a fill in. Boom, boom. Help if I can get that. A fill in there. Why buy that one when I can buy that one? Should not just a single TNT also? No. That'll work. Okay, we'll bring those in here. Oh, look at that, we're short on power. Every time I turn around. I've thought I had the power solved for a very long time. And that is true, I did have it solved for a long time. So we'll solve that problem there. We'll solve that problem there. Now I need a couple of shovels. That's the wrong configuration of shovels. That's not right. Will that work? 1, 2, put that in here, and that over there. That will work. We'll see. We've got new trade things here. Oh, we've got glass that's going to fill up in the next turn, so we need to turn that off if we're not going to use it. I mean, glass. Still don't have good deals for these, and we don't have enough things. I could sell some things. Food sells very well. Still need to solve the power problem, but I'm going to do that in this turn. I have to remember to do it. Let's do the power issue first. Let's see. First, we have this configuration of shovels. And I want to bring that down here. Just like that right there. All right. And then take this up. Transformation. Ground stabilizer. I could do several of these. Do this here. Wait a minute. Let's see what I've got here. Might not need to do it. Fill in, and a shovel. Okay, let's see, take that out. We'll take this right here, fill in, and a shovel, reverse that, and do that right there. And then we will come back over here, take this right here, and drop that right there. Water pipe right here. Nice. Okay, now that's just going to do that. Now let's solve the power thing. One of the things about power is we'll put this down here. Get some bonus from that and this, but that would. And then let's see, let's put one of these here. We're good on power now. We're 0 on water. Food is growing slowly. These other items are coming in here. I'm actually good. Now then, we're just waiting on the electronics to expand. While we're doing that, they want us to drop another thing down. So let's see about dropping a elevator top right here. It needs reinforced wire from the base, so okay, that would get the reinforced wire. And now it needs the tunnel. Now the tunnel is going to have to come. I'd love to come down through here, but that would require clearing that. That's not wholly undoable. We'll buy that one. And I'll bring the tunnel down that way. Look at there. And then my tunnel come out here and drop right down through there. Now I've got a tunnel. Now I go down into this level. Well, out, look there. And what we need to do under expansion is drop one of these things. Well, let's see. I'm not sure where to put this. Let's put it right there. And then from an expansion standpoint, let's put a drill in here. Open that up. Let's see what we have here. That should open that up. And then from an expansion standpoint, put this in here. Not enough resources. Okay, we'll advance it. We're short on power anyway. Not that we're overly concerned about the power. But we are building a lot of stuff. This is getting to be a large build. And let's see. And finally bringing that in there for that scanner. Oh, there's more electronics. I can't get to it. If I scan that out of the way, I could get through there. Well, or I could just blow the wall up. Is that useful up here anywhere? I don't think it is. That's already being converted. I don't really need anything up here. I have to be honest. All the various different pieces of things that are up here aren't that interesting. This right here, though, I could fill in some area here, like this, or more like this, or like that. Let's see. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, please leave me a like and a comment letting me know if you would like to see more of this type of video. Take care.